Good morning, YouTube. This video may be posted morning, afternoon, night, I'm not sure, but it's morning for me right now. So I am going to create a quick video on how to change a battery in a 2006 Sonata. This car is, again, old, so a lot of people may start buying this car if they haven't already, maybe buying it for their kids, or they just want a car to kind of beat on, and they may not be knowledgeable in regards to cars. And so I just want to make this video. It's very easy. You know, a lot of people go to dealerships and certain places for things that may not be necessary to get cars fixed, to get cars repaired. And some things just aren't necessary. I honestly don't know what dealerships are charging to change a battery right nowadays, because I don't go to them. But yeah, this is something that can be done very quickly, okay? So for me specifically, this car is a beater for me. It's my daily now. I got rid of my nice car, if you want to call it nice, in order to be financially responsible, get out of a car payment. And so now I'm just trying to make this car last as long as I can get it to last, okay? So, very quickly, my car here has 269,000 miles, okay? Again, 269,000 miles, and I'm just trying to get it to last as long as I can, okay? So here you have the release in order to pop the hood. Now I have a few, I believe I have a grounding issue with my car, and so I have an extra wire running from my battery. Most vehicles, probably all, except for this one, will not have that, okay? So you're going to see this extra wire. I'm going to point it out to you. Again, you are more than likely not going to have that on your vehicle. All right. Now, because my car is so old, I do keep my tools with me at all times. Again, I take that back. Not because it's old, but just because of the shape that it's in. 270,000 miles almost. And I think it's in pretty good shape for what it has, but it is my beater. Okay. All right. So let me close my trunk here quickly. I think the Sonata, I don't know about anybody else's, that is the heaviest trunk I've ever used, okay, or had. All right, so this is my battery here. As you guys can see, I already took off my cover, which you don't need it for this video. But again, I just try to simplify things as much as possible. This is the extra wire that I'm running. You will not have this on your car, more than likely, okay? Again, I repeat, you will not have this on your car. So you're going to start by grabbing a 12 millimeter and a 10 millimeter and a ratchet, okay? This is all that you will need for this job. Well, and an extension, okay? So again, I have use this rock here. I have a ratchet. This is a 10 millimeter socket, 12 millimeter socket, and a extension, okay? That one may be about, what, 6 inches. All right, so the extension is going to be used for the bracket at the bottom that holds the battery in right here. Okay, so in order to take that out, I'm going to screw that off. Okay, as you can see there, so I'm screwing that out. I'm taking my bolt off here. I'm taking this little bracket out. Okay, I always put my stuff, when I take stuff out of the engine bay, typically something like that, I always put it the way it goes in. Okay, so I put it up here just like that, and that way I know that this is going to go back in here the same way. All right, now these are going to be just a 10 millimeter. I do not need my extension for that. Okay, so most people say negative off first, negative on last. Honestly, and don't quote me on this, but I don't think it matters. You may get like a little spark, but I've never seen anything that's just drastic that causes like a huge, outburst or something. Okay, so boom, take your negative off, put it somewhere where it will not touch any metal, and then you got your positive, which is also going to be a 10. Again, this here may have a cover over it. It may have a red cover over it. I kind of took mine off or broke mine off or whatever you want to call it, okay? Loosen that up, and boom, that comes off. All right, and then your battery just pulls out. Okay, just like that. So now the battery's out. Again, I have I don't even have a battery to put in, but it's just easy. I got a little bit of time. I wanted to show you guys how to do something like that quickly. Okay, so put it back in. Make sure you put it in the right way. Okay. So you want your positive, your negative. All batteries will have a negative or a positive on it. All right. Goddamn gnat out here. All right. Put your positive on. Make sure it's flush with the post, and then you can put your negative on. Okay. And make sure it's flush. All right. Go back to your 10 millimeter, and I got this wire, so I'm just going to set this in here now. That way it's not in my way here in a minute. Alright, cool. Alright, so it sits flush. It's on top of that battery, and so I have everything in place right now. Okay, so again, make sure that's flush. We're going to tighten that up. Okay, don't put it too tight where you're going to break it, because you can definitely break it, but don't put it loose enough that it's going to come off. So I just give it a good shake typically. Make sure that it's on okay. Then you got your negative. Make sure that it's flush. Okay. I usually just use my hands so I can get it. Kind of hard doing it with one hand. Cool. Boom. Alright. Again, make sure it's good. And then I'm going to take off my 10 millimeter. Grab my extension on my 12. And I'm going to tighten this back down. Okay. Make sure. Again, I usually use my hand just to get things tight, and then I use my ratchet when I need it. Yeah. Alright, there we go. Alright. That is how you change a battery on a 2006 Sonata. Very simple. Okay. So if you got someone trying to charge you a lot of money to change a battery, don't go for it. Alright, you guys have a good one.